1. Hey there folks, I am the Mighty Plantain. Thanks for checking out this video. If you're hearing a bunch of percussive impacts in the background, that's because it is now, I think 9 p.m.? I don't know. It's later in the evening. It's at least after dark on July 4th, Sunday, 2021. But we are looking at a beer from Oozlefinch, I believe. Hang on. It's taking me a second. Head brewer Rachel Howard. Oozlefinch, haha, brewery. Blending. They're out of Fort Monroe, Virginia. This one's 6% ABV, and this is a hazy IPA with mandarin, marshmallow, vanilla, and lactose. This is Smashmallow. Stop, drop, and roll your can. Oh, stop, drop, and roll your can. Something tells me I should go ahead and roll this. Smashmallow milkshake style hazy IPA with mandarin, marshmallow, vanilla, and lactose. Okay. Man, I got neighbors on both sides of me. I live in a more rural area than I used to. So yeah, we got the redneck folks and we got the smart folks, but everybody's got their own fireworks going off. Not a problem. Not a problem. I'd probably be standing out in the driveway watching them myself, but I'm jealous that this year I lack the manual dexterity to wire up my own fuses and set up some mortars and some bricks and some cakes and some other shit to really put on a good show myself. So I'm just sitting here drinking beer, getting drunk, and envying these guys when they're putting on their little kiddie shows next door, because I tell you what, I've got enough stuff sitting in the garage over there to blow their shows away. Oh, damn, that is one thick looking beer. Now, Smashmallow, I would have expected this to actually have a bit of a darker look to it, but it is extremely thick. And here's what worries me. There's some weight to this can still. There's something in there that didn't make its way in here. There is some thickness. I'm trying to angle this so that I can see it in the light, but I have a feeling there's a gigantic chunk or yeast clot in the yeah, see, bits of it are dripping off there. There is something very solid and very thick in the bottom of that can that did not make its way into this glass. And I assume it's a yeast clot, because look at that. That is very dark and thick. That looks like Sunny D with chunks. I can see chunks suspended in there, right there. Oh. So this is a very, very chunky beer. Hang on. I did roll it. Yeah, there is definitely still some thick chunks. And, I mean, even look at after I poured it out, you can see that chunky, thick residue around the rim of the can. That is not moving. That is glued in place, basically. So something going on with this beer is making it very, very thick. And, yeah, that hasn't moved, and there's chunks on the surface. I'm just going to put this out there right now. Thick, chunky beers don't always work for me. That you're seeing hiccups from. I've had several beers already tonight, and the hiccups here that are trying to work their way through are part of the alcohol that's come through in those beers. I think I got it tamped down for now, but all right. So yeah, very thick, very chunky beer. We already looked at it. Like, I mean, that alone is unappetizing to me. It's bits of the beer that have clung to the glass. Sorry, the aroma. That's a little different. It has this weird bitter chemical, almost a fuel oil aroma to it, which is not helping in my trepidation over drinking this. It's a thick fuel oil aroma. And when I look at this, I mean, come on, that's basically solidified. And I can feel there is weight in the bottom of this can. There is something chunky in the bottom. Yeah. See? That wasn't pouring out before. And even after that clump, the can still has weight to it. There is still an uneven distribution of weight to this can. I can feel something in that corner, and look at how long that's taken to drip down from the. Okay, I am fucking nervous about this beer, honestly. It's definitely thick. That's definitely chunky. I absolutely felt those chunks moving past my lips and down my throat. Definitely a heavy mouthfeel. Slightly greasy, slightly oily. It's very distinctly like Sunny D, the original recipe Sunny D. A little bit thicker than that, but taste-wise, it's about the same. I'm just I'm just not able to get past the visual thickness of this beer, the chunks in it, and the actual physical sensation of drinking those chunks. Otherwise, there's nothing wrong with it. It's good. It's just too fucking thick and chunky, and I mean, I can drink it easy enough, but there is that weird fuel oil character to it that's just not sitting right with me. I don't know. Milkshake style. On the surface, Smashmallow here should be fucking amazing. And I think I rolled it a couple of times before pouring it out, so I can't blame that or anything. That just, honestly, it is so off-putting, and I hate to do this to any brewery. Look at that. That's not right. That is not right for a beer. Look at that. That's kind of gross. And there's still that distinctly fuel oil taste. This is honestly a 1 out of 5 for me. And I hate to rate any beer. I mean, come on, even Miller and Bud Light get better ratings from me than that. I hate to rate any beer at a 1 out of 5, but Smashmallow here is just physically and mentally off-putting for me from the very beginning. It's got a great citrus flavor. There are some good things in it, texture. It's just overall the chunkiness, the fact that I actually feel the chunks going down my throat. The look of it, this thickness, this chunky thickness doesn't visually appeal to me. And the taste, having that fuel oil aftertaste, is just turning me off. This one is a total miss from me. And I hate to say it, but it is what it is. Maybe I got a bad can. Maybe I waited too long to drink it. I don't know. I picked this up from a local beer store, and I'd hope to think that their canned on date wouldn't be that far out of date that this would fuck me up, but it says here to scan for canned on date. I'm not going to do that. Well, but this one just, it's not working for me on so many different levels. So it's a 1 out of 5, and I'm going to dump this. I cannot make myself finish it. But that's just my opinion. Hit me up down below. Oh my God, I leaned back and I saw this giant chunk. Look at that. There's a huge chunk floating right there. Oh. You can see the shadow. Oh, hang on. I think I got it to float back around. Look at that. You can see the shadow from this chunk. It's a big chunk. Anyway, it's 1 out of 5 for me. But that's just my opinion. Hit me up down below in the comments with the email link. I want to hear what you have to say about this beer. Did the can I have go past its prime and this is normally way better? Or did I do something else to fuck up this fucking beer tasting and review? Let me know. Because I want to know what you think about this beer. While you're down there, don't forget to like and share this video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Till next time, folks, thanks for tuning in. Cheers.